Adem Bona, welcome to Philadelphia.
Appreciate you.
What's it like to be you today?
Um, pff, like a lot of feelings going through my body, like stepping into the arena right now, feeling like, yes, I'm an NBA player. Yes, I'm a Philadelphia 76er. It's really amazing. I can't wait to get started.
Draft night, you got emotional on stage. You got emotional, I understand, seeing your jersey for the first time as well. How do you describe the feeling of becoming an NBA player in these last 48 hours?
We've always dreamt about this moment, for the past, I would say my whole life, wanting to be here. We worked for this, for times like this. So when we get here, I just can't help to be emotional, seeing my name on the back of an NBA jersey brought out all the emotions in me. I didn't wanna cry today, but seeing my name behind an NBA jersey brought every single emotions in me.
It
today.
means you care. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So take us back to why this moment is so meaningful for you. You found basketball at the age of 13, is that right?
Yep.
How'd you find it?
It's funny, basketball found me because I was having my regular day, and a random dude reached out to me like, "Yo, do you play basketball?" And I was like, "No, I play soccer." And he was like, really like, "I really want to talk to your mom," and I was like, "Fine, you can follow me to my mom's store." My mom's store was down the street. He walked all the way to my mom's store with me, and he told my mom, "I want to train your son in basketball." And my mom was like, "I don't know. I'm not willing to pay you to train my son." And he was like, "I promise you, your son is gonna be great. Give him a couple years in basketball. Your son's gonna do great things." And my mom was like, "Nah, I don't think I'm gonna pay you." So my mom turned him down, but my brothers paid for my first basketball practice.
Wow.
So I have two older brothers who are like my everything to me. So they paid for my first basketball practice. That's how we started. Basketball found me.
So basketball finds you, and then shortly thereafter, you moved to Turkey to start playing. What was that transition like?
I think that's a really good portion of my life, because moving from Nigeria to Turkey was a new and completely brand new experience for me. Moving to a country where I didn't know how to speak their language, I didn't know the culture, the food, their way of life. It was a brand new. I feel like it's a brand new world I was walking into. But I thought I see that as a blessing because I got there. I learned how to speak the Turkish language. I'm a Turkish citizen now. I play for the Turkish national team. It's so funny whenever I walk there and people see me and I'm like, "I'm Turkish." They were like, "Oh, Turkish?" I'm like, then I start speaking Turkish and they were like, "Oh, okay, I like that." So I see that as a blessing, to be able to moving away from home to a different place and finding home there too. I see that as a blessing.
So you were already playing professionally before you came over to the States to do a little bit of high school. So what was that transition then like for you?
It was amazing transition because I was really young at the age of 16. I was practicing with grown men.
Yeah.
The physicality was completely different. They were way stronger than me, bigger than me. But I had the will, I had the passion. I wanted to be there. I loved every single moment of it. And I came to high school and it was a completely different game where the basketball played in Europe is completely different from the basketball played in high school. The speed, the tempo, the physicality, and also the mindset. It was complete. So it's like I also see it as another blessing because I had the opportunity to learn different style of basketball in two different ways and two different settings. I think that kind of set me up for good.
How did you choose UCLA after that?
Every time someone asks me that, I say the question should be why not UCLA? Because who is gonna turn down UCLA? But most importantly, UCLA I felt like was the perfect fit for me. Going there and being a starter as a freshman I think that was a really big step for me. Obviously, I have an African mom. She's big on the education. She really wanted me to go to like a really educational school, and then UCLA was one of the best in the country. So it's like a no-brainer for my mom. But for me, basketball-wise, I think it's an amazing fit. They have amazing culture, 11 championship. They have a bunch of legends. We can go on. We have Rico Hines here, who is one of an ex-Bruin alum. It's also amazing to be in the building with another Bruin alumni. So it's amazing. Like the question is always why not UCLA? It shouldn't be why UCLA,
I was about to ask you about that continuity with Rico Hines, who's now an assistant coach, and I understand you have a bit of a relationship with him already. What was his reaction to your coming to the 76ers?
It was great. I walked in the building, I saw him from distance, from the glasses, and he was already smiling. I was like, yes, we in, you know. I felt like the Bruins connection is always there. I walk on the court and we were already chanting the eighth clap. You know, that's really amazing to be able to meet someone from the same unity, the same fraternity. You know, it's amazing, and it just make me feel welcome. You know, make me feel like home already.
Head coach Nick Nurse, you're wearing the Expect to Win bracelet, which I understand you put on as soon as you came in the building. That's a slogan for those that aren't aware that he brought to his time in Birmingham, England, in the BBL, coaching rather, in Europe, brought it then to Toronto, where he's asking everybody to expect to win no matter what the characteristics of any given day or any given game is. He believes that any group can go out there and expect to win. What do those words mean to you?
It means a lot to me, you know. I came from a program where winning is an expectation also. Playing for UCLA, with such a history, like every game, we expect to win. But also one thing about me, things that means a lot to me, I wear them around my wrist. I already have my own wristband that says power, and the other one says strength. And I saw a wristband when I walked into the building that says expected to win. Actually, my host mom grabbed it because she knows I like my wristbands and like I like wearing words on my wrist that means something to me. And she gave it to me, and I saw the expect to win. I was like, amazing. And I put it on because I strive to win everything I do. Off the court, on the court, I want to win, you know. So I feel like that's just kind of matched my type of person I am, where like I love to wear stuff that means a lot on my wrist, and the wristband I expect to win just matches me, just like perfect match, you know.
So left hand is power and strength. Yeah. You bring that to right hand, expect to win. Why did you choose power and strength as those two values that are so important?
I think those are the things that keeps me going. The power and strength has like a couple Bible verses in it, and actually I started wearing these during my pre-draft. When I started my pre-draft, I had couples that ripped during the pre-draft, and I keep refilling them up. But I think my power, it's actually my name. My traditional name in Nigeria means God's power. I think power is in my name, and I think my family, we all believe in a bigger power above. So I have power, I have strength. I believe my strength comes from somewhere. So those are the two words I think it's key to me.
You've had so many experiences at such a young age, so many cultures, multiple families. What are you bringing along from each of those experiences, from Nigeria to Turkey to California to UCLA? What do you bring with you from each of those experiences and those people now into your professional career? I
think that brings me a lot of diversity. It just shows that we're able to connect with any group of people. It shows that I've been in different group of people. I've seen so many different cultures. I've seen so many different traditions. And I feel like I can bring my tradition to contribute to improve other traditions, to help other traditions get better. And I feel like with my experience, I feel like I can connect with anyone in the world. And I think that's also going to help with the team chemistry, bonding with the team. I think that's going to help me a long way. And also it's going to help me to be able to connect with my teammates easily.
Well, you've already done a great job connecting on day one. It's been a pleasure to connect with you.
Appreciate
Welcome,
you.
Congratulations, and thank you again.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thanks for having me.